What is up, Team Tiarrea B? If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'm Tiarrea B, and I'm just doing me. And in today's video, your girl has been tagged. Yes, I have been tagged by the lovely Moe Nicole. Thank you, sis. And this tag is 10 things that you would tell your younger self. And so I am going to just jump right in because I have been pondering over these 10 things for a couple weeks. And so, you know what? I'm just going to let you have it. So we're going to jump right in. These are 10 things that I would tell my younger self, maybe more so younger teenage self. So let's jump right into it. Number one thing I would tell my young self is that just because your mama permed your hair when you was 5 does not mean that you have to continue with those perms after she stopped perming it. Okay, girl? You do not need them perms, sis. Your hair is beautiful just the way it is. And number 2, the next thing I would tell myself is you are enough. You are enough. And that's very broad and generic, but it's something that I find myself having to remind myself even now to this day in my 30s, that had I told myself that before in my teenage years, I wouldn't have to remind myself so much because I would already have it instilled in me. So sis, you are enough. Okay. Number 3, the third thing I would tell myself is you are worth the wait. Yes. So I had my first child when I was 18 years old. And so I was not married. And so I just did not know my worth, as many of us young ladies don't. And so I would definitely tell my younger self that you are worth the wait. I went on thereafter to have a total of 4 kids. Right now I have 4 beautiful children, 3 boys and 1 girl. And I did not get my baby girl until what? Until I got a ring. So God was telling me, girl, you wanted a girl every single time. And you got them boys, which I love my boys, don't get me wrong, but I always wanted a daughter. And the Lord did not bless me with my daughter until I got married. So thank you, Jesus. Anywho, so number 4, I would tell myself, speaking of kids, I would tell myself that miscarriages are more common than you think, and it is not your fault. So I had 4 beautiful pregnancies, all natural, had all my babies natural over the course of, like I said, 18 up until my later 20s. All those pregnancies back to back, natural, no issues, for the most part. And then the last 2 years happened and I had 2 miscarriages in 2 years. And in my mind, that was not common. Like, I had these natural births, I had these babies, back to back. It wasn't a problem. I did not know how common miscarriages really are. And I am able to at least understand it now, but I did not learn that until in my 30s. Like, I'm 33 right now, and so I've had 2 miscarriages since I turned 30. So I would tell myself that miscarriages are common and it's not your fault. It's nothing that you are going to do or that you have done to cause them. It happens. God had other plans. So if you're out there and you're dealing with miscarriages and you're trying to figure out why and if it's your fault, it's not your fault. You are blessed. The babies are with God and all is well. We can still smile. And number 5, One thing I would tell my younger self is do not go to the casino. Like, sis, don't go. Like, when you turn 21, don't go. Stay away from the casino. Stay away. I say that because your girl had an issue with gambling for about 6 years, you guys. I was a blackjack queen, honey. I was counting them cards. But thank God for deliverance because I no longer go to the casino. In fact, I have been free from gambling for about 6 years, coming up in October this year. So I have almost been free from gambling as long as I even was gambling. So that is super cool, super awesome. All glory be to God. Stay away from the casino. And number 6, I will tell myself, do not look for love. Love will find you. That's right. I had a type and everything, like I was all trying to figure it out, looking for love. I am a kind-hearted person. I love easily. I love hard. And so I was looking for love in the wrong places. And come to find out, love had to find me, and I'm so glad it did. I am coming up on my 5-year wedding anniversary this year, so shout out to my husband for putting the ring on it. And number 7, what I would say is don't cash out your 401k. Like over the years, as I would go from job to job, like I would leave that job, I would cash out that 401k and spend the money, and then I would start over with each job that I would have. And so even if I were to take the money and put it into a different type of savings account, that even would have been better. But like, keep your 401k going as long as possible. Like, try not to just spend it just because you're leaving the job and they're going to cash it out to you. Just, try to keep your retirement savings at the forefront of your mind, even at a young age. So I would tell myself, because I think I had my first 401k when I was like 18 or 19, when I worked at a credit union. So had I kept the 401k going from then to now, I would definitely be in a much better place as it relates to my retirement fund. So hold on to them 401ks. Don't cash them out. Don't withdraw if you don't have to. Try not to take a loan. Hey, just let the money stack up for retirement. And number 8 brings me to another financial decision is do not accept the credit card offers that they start sending in the mail when you turn 18, sis. Don't do it. Like, just because it says you are pre-approved and you are selected does not mean you have to agree to the terms, okay? Like, weigh your options. I'm not against credit cards, but like, you do not have to like stack on them credit cards and then be looking crazy when you get older and wonder why you can't get a car note or a house or, you know what I'm saying, at a decent interest rate. So take care of your credit, and just because you are offered credit does not mean you have to take it. Yes. That brings me to number 9. Certainly these are not in any particular order, but number 9, I would tell myself to keep reading your Bible. Like, I would be the one who would work out, at my job. They would have like a gym that is connected to the job. And so I would go work out the gym. And then afterwards, like the way I would like calm down from my workout, I would lay on like the yoga mat and I would read my Bible. Like, and that was like late teen 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would read my Bible like as if it was just like a regular book. Like, I was so intrigued. I was so involved in reading my Bible. And I think that my relationship with God would have grew a little bit faster, a little bit stronger had I stayed in His Word. And maybe some of the bumpy roads I went down in my 20s I could have avoided had I stayed close and connected. But we good. I read my Bible now. I love the Lord. I know that He loves me. He loves you as well. So I would definitely tell my younger self, keep that Bible, sis. Hold on to it. Read it every chance you get. And last but certainly not least, I would tell myself for number 10, keep drawing, keep sketching. Like, I have been sketching since I was a young girl, teenager for sure. Like in high school, I would sketch up them prom dresses and I would literally just give them away. I think I may have sold one to a girl for like $5 and she went on and made her beautiful prom dress. And I had my $5. But like, yes, I have been sketching like off and on for the years. But what I would tell myself is to keep sketching. Like in high school, like I looked up entrepreneurship. Like I was about to be designing some clothes, okay? Somebody was gonna be wearing some of what I have sketched, okay? But I stopped, life went on. And so I would definitely say keep sketching, keep drawing. I love a blank piece of paper. It's so much opportunity. It's so much peace, like a blank canvas. I'm getting into painting and stuff. So now I am getting back to that side of me, that creative side of me, especially with my YouTube channel. I've definitely been inspired to get into portraits and drawings. I've got a couple here that I can show you really quick, so hang tight. For those of you who stay here to the end of the video, you are the real ones. I'll grab something here. So this is just a quick sketch I did. It's called Just Pray, and I did that I believe last month. And it's just basically a young lady there with her hands together, and she's got her knees bent up to her chest, and she is just praying. And I have another one here. This was inspired by the movie Self-Made. This is a very, very quick sketch of Madam C.J. Walker's granddaughter, Fairy Mae Bryant. And I have one more that I have did. Get close. This one, I am actually working on a t-shirt line, so that is an exclusive. This says Team Tiarrea B, and then it says much love with the heart in place of the words love. It's also a self-portrait of myself. It says just doing me at the top. And she got some leggings, you know what I'm saying? And so I did this one a couple of months ago. But yeah, guys, so I am definitely getting back into sketching. I definitely wish I would have continued when I was younger, because we definitely would have been a lot further along. But that's okay. God's timing is better than mine. So I'm definitely here for the ride. So that wraps up this video. I want to give a special thank you and shout out to Moe Nicole for thinking of me when you decided to tag a few people in this challenge, this tag here, because truly I had to self-reflect and look back over my life and all the things that God has brought me through. And it just gave me the opportunity to say thank you to God. Thank you to you for caring enough to hear my story so that I can share it with others. So I just appreciate you, Moe Nicole. Much love always, sis. And to anybody else watching, just keep on rolling. Everything will be fine. You got to take the good with the bad. And ultimately, we win in the end. So that's it. I am Tiarrea B, and I am out. Bye.